Welcome to today's discussion. I'm your host, Jason Fornicola, and my guest today is Mike Kennedy, the Deputy Program Manager of Technology at the Information Sharing Environment in the Office of the Director of National Intelligence. Mike, welcome to the program today.
Jason, great to be here.
Mike, talk to me about your biggest takeaways from today's panel discussion.
I was really enthused and happy to see the acceptance and the commonality across all the panel members that were there, as well as many of the folks that were in the audience, and the acceptance for the idea of moving towards virtualization, something that a lot of folks could find to be somewhat hesitant to move towards, but it's a change that's coming and that we're moving, and it was great to see the energy that was there.
It's clear that we're going in that direction. So what are the opportunities around virtualization for the federal government as it heads in the direction of virtualization?
I believe that the opportunities for the federal government are exactly the same as they are for every other sector that's out there, to include the private sector, the international sector, and the public that's out there. Really what it is, it's about providing your services and your capabilities and your security within an environment that's transparent to the end user. It's accomplishing the mission and making it easier, faster, safer, and better for the end user out there, while keeping your cost and your footprint down as low as possible.
Mike, one of the points that you made during the discussion this morning was never forget the mission. Tell me about that.
Well, it's really the people that you're doing this for, who you're doing it for, is the mission person, the person with the boots on the ground. Whether that be a customer of Amazon, whether it be a customer of Walmart, whether it be you at your YouTube, or whether it be a DoD soldier or police on the police force that's out there working. That's the customer, and they're not customers, they're partners. We're all partners in this together. And if we approach it from that attitude, then you have to realize that they are going to be the driving force and the factor into making this virtualization a reality, because they don't really care how they get their service or how they get their goods. Okay? They care that they get them. And once again, they get them quicker, faster, cheaper, better, and more reliable.
And safer, obviously.
A lot safer that way.
Right. So where do you see the future of virtualization in, say, 5 years from now?
5 years from now, I think we will have crested the wave at that point in time. I think in the next 2 or 3 years, we're going to be riding that wave and trying to get over the crest of it. But in 5 years, I think we're going to be at the point to where virtualization will then become an exponential factor in adaptability. I think there's going to be some hesitancy at first, just as there were when we virtualized operating systems, and then we went to virtual storage and capability that are out there, and cloud services that were out there. The next stage of virtualization is going to be the same. I do see it moving exponentially in capability, because it has to be the way that we move forward.
I'd like to thank my guest today, Mike Kennedy, the Deputy Program Manager of Technology at the Information Sharing Environment in the Office of the Director of National Intelligence. For WTOP and Federal News Radio, I'm Jason Fornicola.